Claire from the Kitchen and I'm here with my young brother Henry to have a battle of the burgers because last week Henry told me that my burgers suck compared to his, and that is why we're here. They don't. Anyway, so I'm gonna put his money where his mouth is, and here we are. So Henry, explain to me why your burgers are so much better than mine.
Okay, well I have some seasonings to make it taste good, unlike Claire. We have garlic pepper and spike, which are delicious. Then I've got just enough bacon.
Just enough?
Just enough.
For how many?
This is for 5.
5 patties.
But they're very large. They're like...
How many strips of bacon per patty?
Per patty?
Mm-hmm.
There's about 2.5 strips of bacon per patty. And I don't use crunchy things because that detracts.
The crunchy things Henry is referring to are the celery and onion that I use in my burger. I only use a little bit and it really is there just to give flavor, and I cook it first so it actually isn't crunchy.
It's too mushy.
It is on the same texture as the burger.
I disagree.
I have a godly amount of bacon, 1 egg to use Henry's word, emulsify, a little bit of white truffle oil because it has a really great pungent note, black pepper, salt, and my secret weapon is a little bit of beer. It's Lost Coast Great White Ale. It's really delicious, and I just use a little bit. It gives it a really great sort of flavor in the background. So are you ready? Yes. Are you ready to lose? Alright, well I'm here with my meat. I chose to do half chuck, half sirloin. Sirloin for the flavor, has a really wonderful meaty flavor, and chuck because of the texture and it has a slightly fattier consistency.
Okay, well this is my meat. It's all sirloin. I think it's 20% fat, 80% lean, I believe.
So show us what you do with the bacon.
I like these bits the most. They're kind of, there's like an all pork section. There's kind of a half and half here. It's like the pink, the white, and the red. Those are my levels of porkiness that I use to gauge what I'm gonna put in there. So this is a great piece. This is my favorite kind of piece of bacon. This is optimal.
All right, this is my favorite part of the whole process, obviously. So I just put a little bit, probably about a little more than the head of the beer. You don't really need more than that. It's just a touch. It's sort of like when you cook risotto with white wine, you drink the white wine with risotto, it goes really well together. Same with the beer and the burger. It goes really well together, they're sort of meant to be partners, and it tastes really great. It just sort of adds a really interesting flavor to it, sort of a yeasty quality, very spicy, it's really good. Similar to how Henry uses spike or Mrs. Dash or garlic salt or what have you, I use beer that already has its own spices in it. So here's the patty making portion of our webisode.
So do you like making them small or large?
I don't like it when it's like there's a football inside my bun.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I like it if, you know, it covers the entire,
Yes.
area of the bun.
I don't like it when you bite in and all you get is bun.
One of the reasons why I don't like making rounded patties is because when you cook them and you sort of inherently push them down, that actually gets rid of some of the juices. Yeah, and it makes for a drier burger eventually. I think that's good. I think this makes our point. Henry's monster man meat burgers, Claire's dainty.
See the bacon.
And you can see it's like rippled with fat. And then
deliciousness.
Fat and deliciousness. Fat usually equals deliciousness,
yes.
And bacon especially. I mean, I would say there can't be too much bacon in anything, but then that would weaken my position in this competition, so I'm not going to. But I do love bacon. Anyway, so Henry's man meat burgers, and massive burgers, and then my dainty little frou-frou girl burgers.
French fries, Dad's French fries.
Your potatoes are kind of legendary around here. Everybody knows about them, and basically, I mean, you always sort of laugh it off because you don't do anything special. There's people that brine their potatoes for days at an end, or they'll cook it in some kind of weird animal fat or lard, or they'll cook it once and then take them out and then cook them again. A lot of people sort of overcomplicate or have all these different gimmicks for how to make really great French fries. And
well, I tried a lot of those things just out of curiosity because it was a big hit at the house, and so I went into the lore of French fries and went across the web and off to Finland to see how they do it and that sort of thing. And I tried a few of them, and it didn't add anything to it that I liked. And so it's the simplest thing. The secret is, aside from the russet potatoes and the vegetable oil, is BTUs, British thermal units. And what your mom showed me was after I cut it up, I save a few small ones and of the little cut up French fries. And you know it's right when you drop it in and it sits in the and it's come and rises to the top sizzling. That means it's ready to go. So I do that, and
How long do you usually cook them for?
it's about 11 minutes, but it's by look.
Yeah.
And you know, if it gets too hot, it cooks the outside but not the inside. If it's too long, it just kind of soggies it up.
Yeah.
So that's my secret, to the extent that I have one. And I'll try, oops, let me try one here. Let's see, the old magic is still there.
Perfect as ever. Another wonderful batch. Thank
My
you,
pleasure.
Dad.
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome. The least I could do.
Yeah. Now all we have to do is have our burgers, and we will be all set for the competition. So here we are
Yes.
with our burgers. So Henry, tell me, what is yours, what's on it, what's going on?
It is probably the most conventional burger ever made. It is with some American cheese and ketchup.
All right, very basic. Mine is with fresh arugula, a fried egg, slice of heirloom tomato, and homemade garlic aioli. You just have to take one bite. Bacon boy, you did a very good job.
I'm cool.
I think it's obvious that we are both winners here today on the Battle of the Burger competition. Well, thank you for joining us for our Battle of the Burgers. It was a fun competition, and obviously we both came out on top in this one, at least in our own minds. And enjoy cooking your own burgers at home. I'm gonna get
No matter what recipe you choose.